So, what if every dollar you spent didn't just disappear? What if it actually helped build an economy that you were a real part of? Today, we're going to dive into a new reward system that wants to do exactly that, turning the things you do every day into genuine ownership.
And it all kicks off with this simple but honestly really powerful statement from a local business owner named Joe. He's talking to one of his most loyal customers, and what he's hinting at is, well, it's a huge shift in how we think about value, loyalty, and community. This isn't just about getting a free coffee anymore. This is about building a whole new kind of economy.
So where does an idea this big even come from? Well, it starts small, really small, in a place we all know, a local restaurant. It all begins with a simple, genuine thank you from a business owner to a customer who keeps coming back.
Just picture this for a second. There's this regular customer, let's call him Bob, and he's at his favorite spot. The owner, Joe, walks over and says, "Hey, from now on, every time you eat here, I want to give you a kickback on what you spend." And Bob's kind of surprised, right? He was going to come here anyway. But Joe insists. It's his way of saying thanks. That little moment, that's the seed for this entire system.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, great. Crypto wallets, complicated addresses. But the way this works is surprisingly simple. Seriously, there are no apps to download, no passwords to remember. All Bob needs is a wallet address from a blockchain, like Cardano. He shares that one little line of text, and boom, his account is active. He's ready to start earning in, like, under a minute.
So this leads to the really big question, right? How can a small business owner like Joe just give away rewards on every single purchase? Where's all this value coming from? Let's take a look under the hood at the engine that powers this whole thing.
It all starts with the business owner. Let's say Joe decides to invest $1,000 a month into a package of rewards. Now, this isn't an expense like you'd normally think of it. It's an investment into what's basically a self-fueling marketing and loyalty engine.
And here's where that investment goes. The majority of it, 60%, goes directly to affiliates and marketers. They get rewarded for helping grow the network. The other 40% is used as fuel for the platform itself, just to keep the whole system running nice and smooth.
And what this does is it creates this amazing self-sustaining economic wheel. You've got businesses funding the rewards, which gives marketers an incentive to expand the network, which brings in more customers to support the businesses. See how that works? Each part just fuels the next, helping the entire system grow organically.
So what's the big revolutionary idea behind all this? It's something called proof of participation. And you can forget all that complicated crypto mining stuff you've heard about. The core idea here is that your everyday real-world actions, eating at Joe's, getting your car fixed, even just attending a webinar, that's the work that generates value in this new economy.
And this is a huge contrast to something like Bitcoin's proof of work, which needs these giant computer farms, just a massive amount of energy. Proof of participation, on the other hand, just needs you to, participate. Your everyday engagement is the resource that creates value, which makes the whole system super accessible and driven by the community.
Okay, so you're participating in the network, you're doing your thing. But what are you actually getting in that wallet of yours? What is the currency that's fueling this whole participation economy?
The reward you earn is a cryptocurrency token called Kicks. But listen, this isn't like airline miles that expire or points that are locked to just one store. Kicks are designed with real utility, meant to be used and circulated all throughout the entire ecosystem.
Let's just look at the quick facts here. There's a big supply, 100 billion tokens, and they're only earned through participation. They're meant to be a medium of exchange, but the key design feature, the really cool part, is that they continuously recirculate. So when you spend Kicks or merchants use them for rewards, they flow right back into the system, ready to be earned all over again by someone else.
But wait, there's another piece to this puzzle. Alongside Kicks, you've got Kick coins. So if Kicks are the fuel that keeps the engine running day to day, you can think of Kick coins as the engine's core component, the part designed to drive long-term value.
These two currencies have very different jobs. Kicks are abundant. They're designed for daily circulation. Kick coins, on the other hand, are intentionally scarce. There's a fixed supply of just 21 million. Sound familiar? Just like Bitcoin. That scarcity means that as the network grows, that fixed supply is designed to increase in value, which rewards the early and most active participants.
So how does this scale up from just a single restaurant to a global vision? I mean, the ultimate goal here isn't just about getting discounts. It's about building an economy that is owned and controlled by the very people who use it.
The roadmap to get to that community ownership is laid out in 3 phases. First,
It starts out as proprietary technology, just to protect the core idea. Next, the focus is all on growing the network till it hits critical mass. And then in the final phase, control actually shifts to the community as it becomes a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. Just think of a DAO as a company with no CEO, where the rules are written in code and all the decisions are made by the members' votes.
And this vision, it's not limited by geography, not at all. It's designed as a global platform, open to participants from absolutely anywhere. This means you can earn rewards in the platform's native Kicks token, or even in stable currencies like USDC, which are basically cryptocurrencies pegged to a stable asset like the US dollar. This makes the rewards practical and useful for everyone everywhere.
So, let's bring this all back home. The real beauty of this model is that everyone benefits. Customers like Bob earn real rewards for their loyalty. Businesses like Joe's get this powerful, self-funding way to grow. And marketers get rewarded for helping build the whole network. It's an ecosystem where, truly, everyone wins.
What started as just a simple thank you in a restaurant grows into a worldwide movement. And it really leaves you with one powerful question to think about. What if your everyday actions, your loyalty, your participation, what if it could do more than just get you a discount? What if it could actually build an economy that you and everyone else in it truly own?